We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament, and your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is Bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first Bracketeer devices now. The absolute hardest feat to accomplish in any sport. Besides, typing in answers for this game, you're all going to write 2 of your best answers. If one of them wins the whole bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to sidle up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet moolah. Oh, and don't forget, if you think the odds are stacked against your own answer, you can still get the predictions are in. It's time to dive into our first bracket. This could get ugly. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. Just running out the clock now. No contest. What an upset. No one saw this one coming. Our next matchup. This is one for the ages. That wasn't even close. Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? Voters are being loud and clear on this one. That victory will not require a recount, but I'm not allowed to talk about politics. Any prediction winners just made a killing. And now our last 2 contenders face off. Palpable lack of voting going on. This one seems like it's over before it's done. A dramatic swing in the votes. Looks like everyone got this one wrong. Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. That's pretty hard, and that is what she said. One more match to determine our finals. No one thought it would be this close. That had more dangerous swings than an abandoned playground. An easy bet that pays off. This final matchup will determine what is the hardest feat to accomplish in any sport. We have our first winner. Wow, what a bracket! Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just the category. Name any song. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after you answer. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Best song to help you get over a breakup. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Starting things off. The struggle is real. These two heavyweights went back and forth, but there can only be one victor. Moving on to our next matchup. I am on the edge of my seat. This one's looking over. Back and forth they went. Everyone bets on the favorite and cashes in. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. Like falling off a log. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. This one seems like it's over. Well, a win is a win. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Tug of war. Just running out the clock now. Decisive victory. Our winner moves on to the final, but let's find out what they'll face off against. There is no love lost between these two. The lead keeps changing hands. What a whirlwind! No surprises on the prediction front. And now the final face-off. What is the best song to help you get over a breakup? It's really going back and forth. This one seems like it's over before it's done. That's a winner. Let's check out that scoreboard. And now the bracket you've heard so much about, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name any job or occupation. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Strangest thing for a child to want to be when they grow up. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. It's go time. This matchup was bound to happen. An upset in the making. This one's looking over. That battle gave me whiplash. Next up. The votes are not coming in very quickly. Only a few seconds left to vote. That was a clash of the Titans. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. Dominating win. And now our last last two contenders face off. The votes are not coming in fast. The clock is running out on voting time. Let's just go with this one. We're changing that bracket title again. Best setting for a workplace sitcom. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Onomatopoeia! The finals are just a win away from these next 2 answers. Just running out the clock now. A regular juggernaut. And it all comes down to this. Best theme for a professional wrestler. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the final face-off. Potential winner starts to emerge. I am on the edge of my seat. They brought their A-game today. Let's see who won it all.